So I'm talking about my car, and all the things wrong with my car. So we might as well get to the main part first. I got the base model. I don't got no buttons. They're all fucking hard. No buttons, So, that's kind of ass. Second, I don't know what this was. I would assume a cup holder, but it holds things. There's a cut in there. It holds cups sometimes. Only whenever I want it to, you know? Next, no radio. No radio right now. But, it's okay because we just bought a radio off a whim. $40. I also don't have speakers in my front door, so bought speakers. Gonna throw those in that motherfucker, I can't switch this around, can I? I cannot. Next is the shifter boot. I don't know when that happened, but the shifter boot ripped, so that just kind of dangles in there. It just dangles. Oh, I dropped my earbuds. Oh, another thing, no back upper part panel. I'm pretty sure I was told that was a speaker or something. Like you put a speaker there. It's like a thing for a speaker. You can see my amp in the background. Don't worry about that. We're not doing that yet. That's how I blew my last radio. So we're gonna wait because I fucked up the wiring. I gotta do better. Next, this is destroyed. I don't know when that happened. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking gone. And I don't know what that little switch was, but we don't have that switch either. That switch is not there. Beats me, to be honest. I have no clue. Next, the socket doesn't work. It's wired, but it doesn't work. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it right now. I'll figure it out later. Next, on top of next is this thing for windshield wipers. That's gone. I see the plug in there, but as you can see, I tried to cut it to get access because I'm too lazy to take the screws out. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the screws out. I'm gonna do it, I promise. On that, since we're close to the dash, you see the dash doesn't light up how it's supposed to. It lights up an ugly yellow. I don't know if you can see that ugly yellow, but it doesn't light up correctly. It's really bad. It looks ugly as shit in nighttime. Preludes, their staple is their entire, their whole stretch. The whole stretch is supposed to be cool looking, like a lime green spaceship type deal, and cut burp. That isn't working, so I gotta swap the bulbs and get better ones. On top of my buttons not working over there, as you can see, the tent. This was from the last owner. He said he let somebody do his tents, and they didn't wait to roll down the windows. Yeah, so he didn't wait to roll down the windows. So those are just kind of up. I'm gonna do it at some point, but it's not that important to where I got to do it in this moment. So I'm not doing it right now. The tweeters, which are behind here, I don't know if they're gone or not. I didn't want to take them out because last time I took it out, I couldn't put it back in, and I had to have someone else do it. And they're not all the way in. But the tweeters don't work, over there too. That shit doesn't work. I don't know. There's definitely not a lock or anything. Oh, never mind. I figured it out just now. You just gotta twist it, and then it opens the dash. The glove box. So the glove box works. I was about to complain about that. Is that everything on the inside? Oops, I just pulled out the whole radio thing. Not yet. Don't worry about that. My window motors, they don't really work. They don't do anything right now. I probably will never do anything with that, to be honest. I could just stick my hand out the window and just move it. And the other one was perfectly set for seeing on the side of me so I could see all my blind spots. I mean, all the blind spots that matter, you know? I don't know. This doesn't work. This doesn't work at all. I'm not doing that either, to be honest. I don't feel like it. So yeah. I don't have no rear view mirror. What? Oh, it's supposed to go right here, but I don't have one because I guess the last owner got tired of it or something. I don't know, or maybe he wanted to keep it like an ass wipe. So we don't have one of those. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I have a sunroof. I do have sunroof, but I don't think it's an actual sunroof. I think it's just for show because I got base model. I have a button. I guess if I like were to roll it back, it would roll the whole thing back because I have a sunroof button. It's a sunroof button, but the button doesn't work because the last owner siliconed it because there was a leak in the sunroof and he didn't feel like redoing the seals. So it's just the sunroof and it doesn't move, but it looks cool from outside. So, you know, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. So that's just there. The e-brake doesn't 100% work. So I have to yank it all the way up. As you can see, it's fucking all the way the fuck up. I've seen people like yank it kind of up and it works. I don't have rotors in the back anymore, so I will have to figure out how that works because I know if you have brake disc, you have to just adjust the brake disc. Maybe it's still the same thing. I don't know. I didn't do no research on it because like it stops whenever I pull it all the way up. It doesn't stop on hills. On hills, it still rolls, but one thing at a time. Okay, you know. The horn doesn't work. The actual horn doesn't work, but the buttons do. I'm not gonna press it because it's a UPS driver over there. If you could see him walking away and shit. Look at bye guy, bye. You know, the horns do work with the buttons. Each button, that's cool. The cruise control works. I've never used it because I like to drive, so that doesn't matter to me. Is that everything on the inside? I feel like the list could have got a lot longer, but it didn't. So that's cool. Let's move on to the outside because outside. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. That's where it matters. Fuck, almost fell. All right, so the outside of the car is pretty good, right? It looks pretty good, but I avoid taking pictures and videos of my outside of my car on one side because of damage that happened to the car when the last owner had it. He told me that somebody hit the car while he was parked. I have no choice but to believe him. You know, I would like to believe that he didn't fuck up his car any other way. Plus, it doesn't look like an offensive hit. It looks like a defensive hit, if that makes sense to your brain. You know, like while you're driving, you got speed, so like it would fuck up more defensive, less speed, so it wouldn't fuck up that much. You know, whatever. So, you know, this is the damage on the outside of the car. It's super big. It's super noticeable. And I feel like people think I'm a shit driver because they see this right here. So I normally don't take pictures of this side because this is embarrassing. But I'm working on it, you know. I'm working on fixing it. It's just not going to get fixed anytime soon because I don't know how to weld right now. So, I mean, weld. I'll have to go to find another prelude and then weld on that whole part or sand it down and just make it look like it didn't happen and get some decal to go over it or something, and I don't feel like doing that. So, you know, second, this panel still pushed in. I'm pretty sure this is pushed in from this, you know, that's a collateral of that over there. Yeah, that's what it looks like all over there on that side. On the right side of the car, shit, I mean, it's really not much else. outside is probably better than the inside. It was a lot of things I pointed out on the outside, but on the front of the car, kind of embarrassed. The nostrils of the car and the headlights are kind of questionable. I don't know what happened. I have to take out the headlights and then, figure out how to get them to line up properly. But, the headlights, you kind of like poke up a little bit, and this one pokes up a lot more. This one, I'm guessing, is missing a screw up on the top. The nostril is poking out a little bit, wiggles a lot. The hood currently, the hood doesn't latch correctly, so whenever I work on my car, right, I have to slam it down like 6 or 7 times. Fuck, hate that number. I have to slam it down a couple times because the latch doesn't work on it anymore. So I mean, it works, but it works like questionably. So I slam it down a couple times and eventually it'll stay like all the way down. I don't want my hood flying up while I'm driving at my speeds. On the left side of the car, the nostril is fucking destroyed. So it just kind of, I don't even know how the fuck you do this, to be honest. You couldn't even ask me and I could give a good answer because I don't know. I have no idea. The headlight sits back and pressed up a little bit. It looks like it got hit at some point. I don't know. I would have to, like I said, take the hood up, and I don't feel like doing that right now, and then figure it out. The other side of the blinker, fuck, I forgot the name of this shit, but the sides are kind of dicked. There's nothing here anymore. This shit is broken, so I would have to like zip tie that shit down, add a little piece of plastic to get it to go down, or just use that or something. That part is gone. This part is like stuck up. And then last but not least of all the, oh wait, no, not last. So on the top, on my driver's side, there's rusting on the top of here. If I can figure out how to get this out the way, that'd be great, because it's starting to rust across. It wasn't doing, it wasn't rust. It was already, fuck. It was already rusted, okay, when I got it. I just didn't care because it's a prelude. You can press it down a little bit, but it's not going to stay down. I have to figure out what to do with this shit to get the thing to stop doing that. So, like I said, I have a sunroof, but as you can see, it's pressed down. It ain't coming back up. I don't know how to undo that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm never doing that. I don't care. So what else? Oh yeah, the biggest part, fucking weather elemental shit. There's no wiper blades on the car. There's none at all. So I just drive around with I drive around with rain repellent. Yeah, rain repellent, and I spray it on my windshield and I wipe it down with short setter in my back seat. So that way it stops doing the things that it does. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna replace the front bumper eventually, obviously, because the front bumper is kind of ass. I'm gonna get new front bumpers. I can't show you. Hold on. So I'm gonna get new front bumpers. I'm gonna get the nostrils for the car, and then I'm gonna get new headlights, maybe, depending on if the headlight fixture is like actually dicked or not. You can't see me. Yeah, I'm gonna get the headlights to make sure they're not dicked. Then I'm gonna buy the lights at the bottom, because the lights at the bottom, as you can see, are poking out a little bit. They're poking out a little bit. And this one's broken. I didn't notice that. But and then the biggest problem on the outside is that it's fucking wrapped. Yeah, it's fucking wrapped. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of wrap. Wrap is cool and all, but I feel like wrap is only cool when you don't want to paint it. Like, I feel like you should just paint it. Like I guess wrap is faster. I'm not a wrapping person. I don't feel like wrapping the car. I don't rap no more, so stop rapping at me. Wait. Alright. When I was driving, I was trying to go fast around somebody, and I tapped the sidewalk a little bit, but it wasn't a lot of damage. It was just the curb. Curb touched my tire. Not a lot, obviously. It wasn't a big deal. I'm not about to get under there. I hope you can see it, but the Megan Racing's tie rods, they're in now. I don't know if you can see that other side, but they're in now. So don't got to worry about the car wiggling anymore. I did the suspension myself. Of course, I'm not taking it to a shop. Fuck a shop. The wheels look pretty straight, to be honest. Like, you know, the wheels look pretty damn straight. Angle, you know, I mean, I guess it's a little crooked. It's not 100% crooked. It's just a little bit crooked. It's better than what it was. The car doesn't wiggle crazy anymore. You know? So, I got big things that I want to do with this car. I just gotta get more money, and right now money is hard because I got a shit job. See, this is what I'm talking about. You see this bullshit? This is bullshit. Just, you should have kept the car red or painted it. That bullshit down there, like that bullshit down there. I personally just don't like wrap. I don't want to wrap my car. Because cars that are wrapped, they peel. You can see when it's wrapped. You can clearly see when it's wrapped. Like this nigga. So the last owner, no shade to the last owner. You did better than what I could do personally, because I don't wrap in the hole. But like, you know, he did this shit. Like you can't even see it for real. But like if you zoom in and shit, the wrap is like peeling a little bit. You can see, and he didn't even get it on the curves of the hood. It's like off the curves. So, you know, where's that guy at? Nigga looked at me like I was crazy. I'm drunk, it's okay. That's pretty much everything. This side is also warping from the shit. I just gotta figure out. I'll probably just sand it down and then add some spray paint over it or something, to be honest. You know? And I think that's it. Other than like it having Air Force stickers. I'm going to the Army. I'm not a pussy. So Air Force not for me. Let me get some Army stickers after. See if they want to give me some of those. Suspension wise, the car is pretty good. I haven't had no problem suspension wise, other than the tow arm. I mean, that was under there. So that shit was pretty dicked. It wasn't good at all. But we fixed it. We got it under control. My car can drive pretty good. It's not super fast, but it feels fast because I'm driving it. So, overall, amazing car. I really love the Prelude. I stole from AutoZone Turbo.